Yeah, right.
Recording has been started. Yeah, it has been. It is. Right now we're looking at September 19th, 2017 bowel work. Chewing tobacco, for example, causes mouth and throat cancers as well as painful progressive tooth and gum problems. Tell me what I need to change, add, or shift. Commas where? After tobacco. What else?
Cancers.
No, there's not going to be a comma after cancers, though it feels like it, doesn't it? And I'll explain.
After two.
No, nothing is going to come after cancers. Nothing. After example. Huh? Right here, it's talking about cancers, chewing tobacco causing
It'll
cancer.
only give you mouth cancer.
Yeah.
Unless you smoke. Then you get it.
Okay.
All right.
What else? Progressive. What needs to come with progressive? Comma where? Before progressive, right? Okay. Before progressive. Anything else? Anywhere else? Chewing tobacco, comma, for example, comma, causes mouth and throat cancers, as well as painful, comma, progressive tooth and gum problems. That's about it, right? Yeah. This one was very, very simple to fix. There's a lot of stuff going on here, okay? We have, for example, we also have as well as. These were both really difficult things for me to figure out how to diagram. I actually diagrammed the sentence. The for example is actually a prepositional phrase kind of just thrown in there. Usually that prepositional phrase is attached to something in the sentence. Here it's attached to an idea that probably came before this sentence. For example, you're looking at possible other types of cancers being discussed, maybe in a research paper, etc. Does that make sense? Okay. And so they threw this for example in there to relate to information coming before this sentence was produced. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. To set it off, you have to have commas. It is a prepositional phrase. For is a preposition. Example is an idea. Okay, it's showing you something, and so it's going to be a noun, which is going to be the object of the preposition. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so what we have here now, and then as well as was very, very interesting. This morning I looked it up, and as is actually a preposition. However, as well as is a phrase dealing with in addition to. Okay, in addition to is going to act like a conjunction. So as well as is going to act like a conjunction here. Okay, and that's where I'm going to claim it right now. If it had a subject, then we could possibly be looking at a subordinate clause, but it is not acting as a subordinate clause. We don't have a second subject there. We have a second direct object there. Do you understand? You got it? Okay. So what we have now is we have just a basic sentence with two direct objects. Now I want you to tell me this. What is this line? What is that line called? I did. And you better write it down, because when I get ready to do, it is the sentence line. We're getting ready to have a quiz on this stuff. And when we do the quiz on this stuff, I'm going to let you do open book, which means you're going to have your notes in front of you. Okay? So when we do this quiz on this stuff, you better have your notes available and ready to go. If you don't have things written down, you better get it written down. Okay? So we have a sentence line. What is this line? Subject predicate line. Very good. The subject predicate line. Tell me, who or what are we talking about? Tobacco. What kind of tobacco? Okay. These are the questions you ask yourself to figure out the adjective. What kind? How many? Which ones? You better write it down. In order to find an adjective, You need to be able to answer. What kind? How many? Which one? What kind of tobacco? Chewing tobacco, right? Making chewing an adjective. Okay. What is tobacco doing? It causes. What does it cause? It causes cancer. What else does it cause?
Cancer, progressive tooth loss,
Keep going. Problems. What connects cancers and problems together? Which set of words? For your conjunction. It's acting like a conjunction. They're not normally a conjunction. As well as. That's going to go on the dotted line. Okay? As well as. Okay, here's your next rule. You ready? And it concerns the brackets. Okay? You have brackets. Those of you that are athletes understand what brackets are, yes? That usually means you have opponents, correct? Okay, however, with brackets in grammar, you have things working together, okay? And that dotted line connects them. That dotted line is going to be your conjunction. Do you understand? Okay? And so you're going to have brackets being placed on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different areas, 6 different areas, okay? Brackets will be used. It can be used if you have multiple subjects, multiple verbs, multiple direct objects, indirect objects, predicate adjectives, predicate nominatives, or any other place that a noun can go. Okay? So let me say that again. Brackets. Baseline brackets, as it's put up on the board right now, can be in one of the following areas. When you have multiple subject, verb, direct object, indirect object, predicate adjective, predicate nominative, or any other place a noun can go. One more time? Yes? Okay. Brackets can be used in the following areas. Brackets can be used in the following areas. Multiple subjects, multiple verbs, multiple direct objects, multiple indirect objects, multiple predicate nominatives, multiple predicate adjectives. And we will talk about indirect object, predicate adjective, predicate nominative at a later date. Right now I want you to be able to start catching the direct object. Who or what receives the action, okay? So you ask yourself, who or what are we talking about? Tobacco, right? What does tobacco do? Cause. What does it cause? Cancer's problems. Cause what? Cancer's problems, right? You see it? So in order to find the direct object, you're looking at the question, who or what receives the action? Do you understand? Clear? Is it getting clearer?
It is.
It's not getting as muddy, right? Any questions on this? Any questions on this for now or for never? Hold your peace. All right. Thank you. This will end the recording for this section.